of the overall roses.
Oh, absolutely.
But starting off on Battlefield here for game one. Just sitting on that platform, starting to charge that limit. You see Dabuz playing that patient gameplay as he always shows us.
You know, and that's really just bread and butter stuff. Sitting underneath that platform as Rosa makes it so great. You simply jab out two with Luma there, and then you suddenly have this wonderful coverage on the entire platform. You're going to find him reverting back to that home time and time again, just sitting underneath it and keeping this space out. That's really his gameplay at the end of the day. You're going to see perfect pivots. You're going to see these jab grabs, lots of easy setups, and looking 77-0 already. There's that jab too. That's all we're going to see it over and over again.
And limit online here, pretty much strictly from damage. Dabuz working with a 0 to death. My goodness, reading the neutral get up off the no tech.
And that's beautiful. That's going to cover 2 of 3 options there. It's going to get us the get up and the roll back.
All right, no damage on Rosa still, but that Luma out of play here. Dabuz trying to force that limit offline, just keeps opting for these throws off stage.
That's something I picked up from Fallen by way, or picked up from Kirihara by way of Fallen. Once you're at these percents you see here, your up throw stuff, you know, all the stuff you expect to see from Rosa, don't even bother with it. Just throw him off stage over and over and over again. Sus DI there on that down throw. You're going to want to DI that out. That's why I see him pop up right above. Lucky that Nair didn't kill, but that backer is going to do it. And we're looking at a JV3 right now.
Yeah, looking pretty good. Looking a little safe from the upset fever that's been going on for EarlofM, but cannot count him out. Oh, trying to go for the quick down air and end it. Just like that, but going to be able to get through there and finally putting damage online with that down tilt.
The dream is dead.
Yeah. You saw him try to go for a harder punish there with the up air, but Dabuz was ready with that punish.
Yeah, and that falling down air is not the greatest option. Normally, Cloud can kind of just autopilot into that and have an easy time of it, but you saw how Dabuz took a couple steps back, removing himself out of the threat zone, and just says, all right, I'm going to punish whatever you go for here. This is looking like a dominant Dabuz.
Yeah. Another limit wasted here, just using that climb hazard to get back to stage. A down tilt being shielded, and the down smash to cover the roll. Great option slot coming from Dabuz.
There we go, down air. Do it again. That's it.
No jump, jumped off ledge.
14%. EarlofM, enjoy your time in the sun because it is about to get cloudy.
Not cloudy on the Rosalinas parade.
No, by no means.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this, man. I mean, you talk about the fact that he upset quick. You know, you sent him into loser's bracket. This is somebody that you expected to do relatively well.
Yeah, well, you got him out. You got him all the way out here. You got to have him show up for the team.
I think top 16, if I recall correctly, something like that. You know, there's a lot of good, strong Midwest talent and a couple of individuals coming out of region. Like, I mean, you have the Dabuz and Layup, obviously. And you have all the good European players as well trying to make a name for themselves.
Yep, trying to make a name for themselves stateside. Headed to Smashville here, and we have the greetings of KK Slider and his delightful music. Always a treat to see him. Now, I actually like this stage counter pick a whole lot more. Those triplats can be devastating, especially as a Rosalina and Luma of Dabuz's caliber, being able to capitalize off those juggle situations that those platforms can give you.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing about this is, like, obviously it's going to allow the Cloud to kill off the sides a little bit easier, but you're going to have a lot of interesting setups coming off the platforms that Dabuz can work with. If he can put Cloud way, way out there when he only can recover to that platform, it can almost guarantee stocks. And we see him doing a fantastic job off the start here, 62-22. You know, clearly doing much better than we saw game one, but even now, being trapped on these ledges is going to be so difficult. Nice jump in there. These aggressive options have been pretty... Oh, my goodness. Luma, clutch.
And you really see EarlofM utilizing that platform, especially when it's hovering off of stage, just to make sure that Dabuz isn't getting too frisky off these punishes.
Yeah, and we haven't really seen a hard commit from that either. Dabuz has kind of been like just saying, yeah, you can go ahead and go out there. I can wait for you to come back. I'm going to see the up throw there, limit charge allowing that to be a pretty easy confirm. And we're seeing him revert back to the more defensive gameplay from EarlofM. We're not seeing the same jump-ins we've been seeing. Because they've been working pretty good so far this season.
Yeah, but does slowly but surely bringing this percent deficit that was built the first minute of this game back. Only 28 separate the two competitors as of right now.
Yeah, not much Dabuz can do there. Eating those backers on shield, you kind of have to be forced back to retreat. And once again, EarlofM gets him into the corner and just kind of steps off the gas a little bit.
Yeah, but
Dabuz, this is tough.
Dabuz ready to pounce. Gonna take the stock right there, not taking another percent over 100. Getting a grab straight for the spawn platform though, gotta watch out for that Luma. He got hit by that earlier. Dash check at ledge, not gonna find it. Dabuz very smart in the hesitation of his recovery.
So it's interesting, in the same time it took for him to get that down tilt out from full length like that, he may have been able to jump in and just quickly pop a down air on the edge there. So a little bit curious on his selection option to punish Rose's bad up B.
Oh, I like the up air as he fell off platform there. Thought he could have been safe. Pressuring really hard off stage here, but Dabuz way too far out, even for Cloud.
sitting at 41 at the 135. EarlofM's got a lot of win options here. Gonna have to find a way to connect with one though. Limit being obviously the most obvious one.
Or down tilt.
Yeah, almost.
One thing we're seeing from EarlofM, he's not really focusing Limit all that much. I mean, sure, it's a priority of his, but it does not seem like the one thing he's trying to do, which is something a piece of advice I'd give to him.
See the double down air, right? Yeah. That's actually a really easy thing for Rosas to go for, is that jumping down air, because Luma's actually going to stay in place, and then the Rosa down air will prevent him from going too high, sending him outwards at that nice like horizontal angle.
So the dash attack's going to do it in. EarlofM finally finding his first stock of this set, retreating to the platform as well as Dabuz comes off of that spawn platform with a vengeance with that up air.
Yep.
Trying to land with the down air, as you said earlier, not too good of an option. Going to be punished for it. Forces the limit off of him, and then a down air.
He's going to be able to kill him off of this.
Yep.
Because he's forced to recover high there. He cannot go too low because he knows Dabuz. It's really easy for Rosa to actually just drop that down air right above the ledge. So, you know, you go for the mix-up there, recover high, but, you know, with someone as patient as Dabuz, who's seen that so many times, he's able to look at it and just go, oh, well,
that's what you're doing.
I'm going to down air you now. Not a whole lot of lunar landing, which I thought was kind of interesting. You saw it at the end there with the lunar land nair, and at the beginning of some stocks you can do lunar land nair or lunar land bear into regrab, which is you'll see like at the start of these matches if he's in position for it. But it's like, see right there.
Yeah.
And see, that's what's so dangerous. You do forward throw, and then you go for the first hit of nair, which is going to be the Luma hit you're looking for, and that pushes them out. If he's able to connect forward throw nair like that, it almost guarantees him a quick cloud stop.
Using those Luma jabs just to space out there. That tether is super nice.
That's something that him and Fallen have actually been working on recently. I don't know if you've seen the clips of it.
Yeah.
But the C-Walk jabs.
Yeah, C-Walking got the infinite, yeah. Oh, getting really aggressive there to a fault almost.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how this works out sometimes. When you get up against that top player, you realize,
I got to do something,
to take a couple more risks. Like
but
that.
Going to pay off there, though, with the pivot forward smash. Going to even it right back up at 0% on their last stocks. And we are in 3 of 5 territory, too, so this could be curtains here for EarlofM. He does not make an answer quickly. Looks like Dabuz is going to do the first damage to Cloud Stock with those Luma jabs. But a great grab, though, realizing that Luma was not there to cover Dabuz's backside.
Yeah, this is honestly like the part of the game plan that has worked so far for EarlofM is when he is called full stop, that he's going to be super aggressive when Dabuz is being pretty chill. Normally, he's got a better like perfect pivot game to avoid aggressive options like that, but we haven't really seen it as much so far. Here's that
C-Walking we were talking about, man.
Jab.
But finally going to find the ground to be able to perfect shield a bit, rolling right into the Rosa jabs.
I'm getting wobbled in my favorite game.
Yeah, right. Can't believe it. What a life to live.
And for me, I'm just like, yeah, this is awesome.
This is sweet.
This is sick.
High recovery there with the non-limit climb hazard, a very smart mix-up. Going to get him back, but stuck at this platform.
No, so he does the first bear there to like space out Luma, because Luma does not immediately tether back. You look and you think you're fine, like, oh, he whiffed, weird, he misspaced it. I can drop shield. And then you eat another back air and you die at 85.
Yeah, that's when Luma is ready to strike.
There's so many things you have to like worry about when fighting. That's the beauty of a puppet character. You always have to be prepared.
Yeah, when you're playing somebody like Rosalina and Luma, it's always just like, it's like a character like Olimar, who you've seen Dabuz use as well. It's just like the constant like coverage of all these small things that you need to know for your character to be optimal. But very good stuff coming out there from Dabuz, being able to clean up with